What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with his new comic book day LCS Haul, fresh out the store. Just got home not too long ago. Before we get into the new comic books, I got some dollar books from my comic shop and some books from last week I'm going to show. Before we get into that, Pocan Joe's wife and my wife were in Boston and Salem for the past 5 or 6 days. I don't know what it was. My wife actually brought me back this devil's mask, made of hard plastic, but it's really cool as hell, and I'm going to hang it somewhere in this man cave. So, just wanted to give a shout out to her for thinking about me. I absolutely love this thing. What the hell just... I think somebody's breaking in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. First thing I'm gonna show you guys is the dollar books from my comic shop. I usually get these every week, so get right into it here. Marvel 2-in-1 number 8. There. Fantastic Four $2.94. Again, these were all $1. X-Men Red number 8, X-23 on the cover. Green Lantern Guardians number 7. There. Hit Girl number 7, Scotty Young. Angel Fire number 1. I thought the cover was cool, so I grabbed it. A little bit of meat and potatoes right there. Exiles number 51. All New Invaders number 1. Convergence number 2. Really dug this Batman cover. Him and his dad. Sorry about the glare. Let me shut the TV off real quick. Maybe that'll help a little bit right there. X-Men Red number 8. The Cosmic Ghost Rider variant. Civil War X-Men number 1. The Hardcore number 2. I'm picking up all these Valiant books when I see them for cheap just because. Shadow Man number 12. X-Men Battle of the Atom Chapter 1. Champions number 27. Iron Man 2.0 number 2. Suicide Squad 39 from the last series. This is the only one I didn't have. Now I have a full run of Suicide Squad. And you know, Grandpa has to have his squad. I think the Suicide Squad is coming back soon, so really excited for that. Green Lantern number 2. Future Imperfect number 1. The Secret Wars Maestro on the front there. Love that cover. Again, all $1. Secret Wars number 4. The Gwen variant. Hail Hydra number 1. Ultimate New Ultimates. What? New Ultimatum? Whatever. Number 1. X-Men Legacy number 5. Indestructible Hulk number 5. And last of the dollar books, All New Invaders number 2. Books from last week I got from my comic shop. Some variants and stuff. Ghost Spider number 2. Another copy of Strike Force number 1. Wolverine Annual number 1. The Plot number 1. This throwback cover or homage cover of Swamp Thing. TMNT number 98. Amazing Spider-Man number 30. New Mutants War Children number 1. Absolute Carnage, Miles Morales, number 2. Another copy of Batman, Superman, number 2. Jenny Frison, Wonder Woman, number 79. And Scratcher, number 1. Again, those were books from last week that came in the mail this week. And finally, the books I picked up today. First off, I got Batman number 80. Got the deceased variant cover with the zombified Batman there. Absolute Carnage, Immortal Hulk, number 1. Green Lantern, number 12. Picked this up strictly because I heard something was going on in this book, so I just grabbed it. Book I was really looking forward to this week, Ghost Rider, number 1. I have a couple variants, a couple other covers, variant covers coming in the mail, but I really like this just straight black blank cover, so I grabbed that. Marvel Comics 1001. House of X, the final issue. I picked up the Apocalypse flower variant. Didn't care for the other flower variants. I like the fact that he's holding black roses. I think they're black roses. So, I really dug that. Gears of War, Hive Busters, number 2. I didn't know this existed. I have to track down number 1. Apparently this, if you're playing Gears of War, you know all about the Hive Busters. They go into the hive and bust them. Yeah, so really interested in the characters, tell a little backstory about them. So I got to track down issue number 1 and read that. Deceased number 5. Contagion number 1. I guess Marvel's doing their own thing with the apocalyptic whatever, zombie apocalypse. I guess no more Walking Dead. So Nomen Omen number 1. Nomen Omen number 1. Fantastic Four 15. Vampire State number 1. Really interested on this one. Punisher number 16. Really great Punisher cover here. Like that purple. Old Man Quill number 10. Spider-Verse number 1 of 6. I thought this was ongoing. I guess not. And the New Vengeance of Vampirella. I grabbed this cover. I got a bunch more variants of this coming. One by Buzz, who is going to be at the Baltimore Comic-Con, who I'll probably have signed. If you're not familiar with Buzz, go check him out. I don't know what his website is. Whatever. Buzz, you've probably seen him on the East Coast here. He goes to all the cons. That is it, guys. I am going to jump off here. Started a new job the other day. I'm absolutely loving it, having a great time. A lot of stress off my shoulders, so it is a lot of driving, but that's okay. It was well worth getting out of grocery retail. With that, you guys be kind to one another, and I'll catch you next time.